So we are going to move on to, I think, TVs. TVs. Watchmen. Who wants to start? Let's let Doug start off on Watchmen.
Yeah, I gave Watchmen some serious shit the last time we talked about it. I gave it all the business.
Anticipated.
Yeah.
Anticipated.
Because
shit.
I thought it was going to be... And, you know, in my defense, that trailer was crap. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
the trailer
I
didn't really seem to
No.
play up to what actually
It's
happened.
probably
so
the
far.
same people that do the
Titans
Titans
trailer.
Although recently, in many cases, that's...
Yeah, I will.
anyway,
Yeah, the little mini
we'll go over that
trailers
later.
have gotten better.
I gotta say that not everyone here has watched all 3 episodes.
Sorry.
I have
some too.
Except
Dang
for...
it, I'm just
You're saying we can't talk spoilers? Yeah.
So I do want to say that there's a really cool person. We know that she's in it because of the actress that plays her. Her name is Jean Smart. The character she plays is Lori Blake, and she is like the best thing to have. The 3rd episode is where Alan Moore's voice shows up, and what's killing me is ever since the 1st episode, you'll see like Dave Gibbons being labeled as the creative consultant. And I'm like going, at one point is Dave going to tell everybody to have somebody be snarky, like be Alan Moore's snarky character? He always has one. In Wildcats, it was Grifter. In V for Vendetta, it was, I'm not going to spoil it. But in Watchmen, it was Blake, and sure enough, right there, Lori does not like pull any punches. It's beautiful, man. She like does all the things that Alan Moore does. She's the monkey wrench in everybody's life. She just, oh my God, it's just beautiful.
I do like the one, and this is in the preview, so it's not a spoiler. I do like the part when she's like, you know the difference between a vigilante in a mask and a cop wearing a mask? And they're like, no. She's like, me neither.
Yeah.
You know, it's like she's got that kind of feel about her, like, why do you guys have to wear masks?
Yeah.
Just get over it. You're a cop. Do your job.
Yeah.
And
It's such a cinematographically, it's beautiful in this, and the actors are all top notch. You know, I really was looking forward to watching it for the actors. That's what drew me to it.
It's got a great cast.
Yeah. So
Love Regina King.
she's
I'm just gonna say it.
amazing.
Yes, her episode was 2nd episode where we really got to see her do her thing.
So many emotions. And
Yes.
when she passed out, that shit was everything. I was like,
So I fell for that.
I did too.
I fell for that. I'm sitting there going, well, of course she's overworking with it. And then like,
And then her eyes popped up, and I was
I'm
like,
oh, there she is. I knew it all along. I was lying to myself. It was crazy.
yeah,
man.
that was brilliant.
I love the way that it left you, like, between the 1st episode and the 2nd episode, it didn't answer all the questions in the 1st episode.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Even the ones on the face of it, you were just like, wait a minute.
There's still a lot of questions.
They're both black, but their kids are, well, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And then
And
we
then
were
you figure it
speculating.
out.
We were like, okay, wait, do they take kids and move them around in this world? And you raise people's kids that aren't your own. Rashad and I were just trying to figure it out.
It rains squids,
And
so
then,
what else?
yeah, and then it's raining squids. And I'm just like, what the hell? And then it kind of starts to
Then you
unravel that story
get
a
the
little bit later.
pieces.
Yeah.
And of course, I knew she was going to be related to old dude, and I knew old dude was, you know, the kid in that first. And it was interesting to see the interwebs blow up from the story about Tulsa. And
Oh,
Yes.
You mean the fact that people didn't know what happened in real life?
Yeah.
I had to Wikipedia that shit. I did not know that actually happened.
Yeah.
It blew my mind when I started
you know,
reading
it just really speaks to the fact that, like, I hate when people talk about how bad things are now with like politicians or this, that, and the other, or harken for days gone by. And I'm thinking, no, our whole country is built on tragedy and injustice, and we keep repeating it, and we keep burying it. Like that politician just this week who said the Trail of Tears was voluntary. Did y'all see that in the news?
No.
Yes.
Voluntary?
Yes. That's what this politician said this week.
Wow.
And so that's what we do.
It's in the name of the thing. Tears.
Right.
It's in the name.
Right.
I'll sign up for that one. Now what?
I know, yeah. Hey, we're about to go do the Trail of Tears. Oh, I like hiking. Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
No problem.
No,
So
no.
that's just kind of where we are, and I like that aspect of it. I also think that it's setting us up as a story to think this is kind of about racism, but I know they're going to flip us on our head with it, and so I'm looking forward to that. So good stuff. HBO.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'm looking
I'll
forward
have
to
actually
HBO
watch
Max
it.
too.
Yeah. Do you have anything else to add? Other than you liked it?
There's there's a lot to talk about in it, but I mean,
Okay.
And Trent Reznor and Atticus doing the music. I feel like people are not talking about that enough.
Music?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
You can
Yes.
tell
That
'cause
piano.
I haven't seen
that's-
much
oh,
of it.
you haven't watched them yet?
That
I haven't
piano
watched them
bit
yet,
at the
no.
end of episode 1 where the crime actually happens, and I'm sitting there going that there's only one piano out there like that, and that's got to be Trent's.
Wow.
And the credits roll, and I'm like, yes, it's awesome. So of course I'm watching it because of that.
fuck you like it. Jennifer played that one day at work, and I started singing, and she goes, "You know this?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
All right.
Of course you've heard that.
So moving on. Charmed.
The power of 3 will set us
Charmed.
free.
Yeah.
The power of 3 will set us free. Okay, so first off, they don't use that spell much, so that's a win.
No. Well, no, they do. They use the power of 3, but they use
Not recently.
it's like a Latin one.
Yeah, they do everything.
No, they
Spanish,
used it.
Latin.
They used it in the first episode when they were trying to fight the assassin. They
Yeah.
were like they used that one.
Yeah, but I just meant now they don't.
But now,
have any
yeah, it's
powers,
not.
Yeah.
so
But yeah, it used to be like every episode. It was like at the end, toward the end of the episode, about 10 minutes left. It'd be like, all right, here we are, the power of 3.
And I'm thinking,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need y'all. That's as irritating to me as Raven in the cartoons going Azarath, Metreon, Zenthos, or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And you have that group of fans that was their first,
Introduction to
to
her.
her. So they want that bullshit to show up in the Titans TV show. And I'm like, I need you all to get a life. But Charmed, absolutely love.
Yeah.
Charmed is a winner.
I like. Yeah, we were talking about this
better
earlier.
in season 2, I think.
So,
Yes.
yeah, I like the new status quo. I like where things are going with it. It's really interesting.
It's dark.
that,
It's dangerous.
Yeah, well, and like
It's
you
not
said,
really campy either.
it introduces
Not like the
a
original,
new
in a way.
threat,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it kind of puts them, but at the same time, at the end of the day, it is still kind of a CW show,
Oh,
you know,
Oh, well,
because
yeah,
it was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
and it
totally.
always cracks me up because it's like. In the first episode, they kind of get thrown into this new place, and they kind of go and start doing their own little things, and it's like, okay, hey, let's meet love interest number 2 for this one.
Exactly.
Oh, here's love interest number 3 for this one. Oh yeah, okay. Here's the new characters, kids. Get ready to see them all season.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
Are they supposed to just stop living?
No, but I mean, you get what I mean, though. It's like
Absolutely.
that cliche.
Girls got
kinda,
needs.
it's fine. I love it. I'm not complaining about it, but it's just funny, It's like it's like oh yeah, here we go. Here's the new character, It's just but no, it's really interesting the different powers that they're kind of no, I won't say powers, but the different levels and aspects of magic that they kind of explore, So the whole astral plane episode was really interesting to me.
Yeah, handled it in a
this
really
time.
unique way.
I thought that was really neat.
You're gonna in your episode behind, I think. So
I got one episode to see. Yeah,
So,
I haven't
yeah.
seen this week.
Stuff gets revealed in this.
Yeah, that's
episode,
what he
so-
was saying. I haven't seen this week's.
And
so,
the other cool thing to me is that you just get a sense of things not being what they seem, and the girls really having to discover what magic should be and how it should be, and like they and I almost called him Leo. What's their white light?
Harry.
Oh, Harry.
Harry, haven't been told the truth,
Right.
about all sorts of things.
I like
And
Harry better than Leo by a long shot, by the way.
I don't. I like Leo, but that's my distance
No.
over the
I
phone.
liked early seasons Leo.
Yeah.
But I mean
As it went on, Leo got
the
on my
whole
nerves.
thing. It kind of
Yeah.
It just,
And they also, speaking of love interest, blah 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 blah, they actually had a joke about that where Phoebe, not Phoebe. What's the youngest name?
Mel.
Mel.
Maggie.
Maggie.
Maggie's
said
the
something,
youngest.
and they teased her. She was like, she basically said that it's not just about me trying to find love or going off my feelings. So
Right.
they recognize those things.
Oh, yeah.
And they push back on them, which is cool. So yeah, so if you're not watching Charmed, in fact, I talked to a friend last week who was a big fan of the original Charmed and was hesitant to watch the new one. And I just got to tell you, if you were like
Go
me,
see it.
watch it.
Yeah.
It is
If you like
really
the
well
old one,
done.
you'll like the new one.
I'm surprised Magali hasn't jumped on it yet. But
Yeah, we talked about it
You
too.
should get.
But it is a CW show.
I never
so-
got into the original show. I saw a
it's-
couple, but I wasn't that big of it.
It's great. They did a really good job of keeping aspects of the original, but really forging
Make it
their own complete
different enough.
path.
You don't really need to
Yeah.
watch the original at this point, though. I think
You
you,
don't.
could just start with
No,
Not at all.
Yeah, you could watch
they
this
totally just
standalone.
reimagined it.
The thing is, like, if you watch the old series, you're like, oh, okay, you kind of understand the overarching,
Kind of the
okay,
universe.
Well,
here's
the
the
whole
sisters, and there's
Yeah.
there's the good and the bad.
I-
and it's
Mythology.
kinda
I
Yeah.
basically
But,
I
you know.
tolerated the original season show because my wife loved it, so I was
Yeah.
like, I'll sit through some episodes.
And Chris
but-
watched them finally after I kept thinking he had seen them. We would have
Oh, he went back
conversations.
and watched the originals.
He did because
Oh, they're so dated.
Because when we first started
Yeah.
dating, I would go, "Remember this episode of Charmed?" And he would say, "I've never watched Charmed." But after like the third or fourth time, he says, "Yeah, that was a great episode." and then after he did that a couple times,
That's
I went,
true love.
and then I went, "Wait a minute, you haven't watched this." Then I got the clue, and so then one day out of the blue, he's like, "I got a surprise for you," and I was like, "What?" And he started, I don't know, quoting something from it, and so he's watched
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
And we made fun of him because it is dated. It's
It
dated.
It is very
I mean,
It is so dated.
they predate iPhones. So
Yeah.
I mean, they like had some flip phones at one point. I'm like, whoa,
Uh-huh.
what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to say about
Nancy-
Nancy Drew?
Oh, I'm
Nancy
sorry.
Is that
Drew-
Derek? Is that you?
Oh,
We can both talk, but
Okay.
I thought I'd mentioned it like in a previous show, so I was going to start
Go
on that.
for it.
Go
I've
for
been
it.
watching Nancy Drew, and I was a little skeptical just because when I was a kid, it was on Sunday. You had Nancy Drew and the Hardley Boys and all of that, and then but I picked this up. It is another CW show.
And
but
in true fashion,
I love this little show. It is because I do love a mystery.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy it. It's I think there's like 3 or 4 in now, but
Mm-hmm.
I like a lot of things about it. There's like ghost kind of stuff in it. There's mystery. There's I don't know. I really enjoy it.
well, speaking of CW shows, there's fucking. Old girl was knocking boots at the top of episode 1.
This is not
Oh,
teenage
Lord.
Nancy Drew.
and I
This
was
is
like, what
college
am I
age
watching?
Nancy Drew.
And then by the end of the episode, she was having sex again.
Yeah, isn't she supposed to be a teenager in
No,
the...
no, she's
No,
grown.
she's a college.
She's college
Oh,
age.
yeah.
They're all grown.
But in the books, wasn't she a teenage
Yeah.
detective?
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
And this
Yes.
this basically harkens it. She was like, I was a teenage detective, blah 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 blah. But when my mom, died, I gave all that up. But she's been pulled
she's
back
really
into.
pretty too.
It's really well done. It's fun. It's a lot of fun, and there's lots of questions and mystery which aren't being quickly solved.
Yeah.
Which I think is what I'm liking about
Okay.
several things that are going on. That at first it seemed like it was going to be episodic, and they were going to solve what was going to happen in the first episode or two.
one mystery.
That's not the case. It's like probably going to be a half season or full season arc for these mysteries, and it's
Right.
multiple mysteries going on at one time. So yeah, it's a win,
Awesome.
and the sex is hot, and she got jungle fever, and so does her dad, and
Her dad is probably the one that I don't really care for the most.
because you're not supposed to.
I just don't like that actor so much.
Oh, okay, because he's a bad guy. he's a bit of a bad guy right
Yeah,
now.
he it's Scott Wolf. Is that his name?
I think so. Something Wolf.
Party
He
of
used to be on
Five.
Party
guy.
of Five.
He was in Party of Five.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not the tall, skinny one, but the short one.
Really diverse cast.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It is a diverse cast. That is true.
All right.
So the last thing we got
Check
on
it
Oh
TV...
wait. Before we. Oh
Nope.
well.
Sorry, go.
ahead.
No. Do you have
I
anything?
just want to say, if y'all haven't seen The Good Place,
Oh, yeah.
I binged The Good Place
Good
like
Place
on
is
all the
so good.
planes that I have been flying on this past week and a
It
half.
is hilarious.
It is so good. I have literally caught all the way up
Nice.
because I had time to watch. I would download them on my iPhone and I would watch them on the planes.
I was-
and I had layovers in Atlanta, so
Yeah.
I had so much time to binge The Good Place.
I was
But
always
so,
so
like-
happy how they could end the season. You think it's all that's it, they're done,
Yeah.
and then they find a way to bring it
Well,
back.
that was the thing. It's I was watching the first season, and then the end of the first season, you kind of get that reveal, and I was like, I never saw that coming.
Yeah.
And it completely changes the status quo and makes it interesting. And so then you got the second season, and then they kind of do it again. I'm kind of glad, this season, I'm kind of glad this is the season they're going out on, because it seems like after 3 seasons, I don't know how after I mean, we'll see how this season goes, but I don't know how they would like iterate again. You know, it's probably one of those.
I think they've said this is their last season.
It is. I know it is, but
I'm curious to see how they end it though.
Yeah.
I think they got something big
because
in store.
it's I don't think that they would
do.
be able to go much past this, but it's been interesting so far. Anyway, I just want to say that I'm done.
Agreed. It's one of the best, most underrated sitcoms.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yep.
Mm.
So,
You guys want to watch a trailer?
Sure.
Let's watch a trailer for Witcher. So Witcher's coming
I
out
have not.
before the end of the year, right after
a while.
Christmas. I think it's supposed to drop.
do you know what it's about?
So
Yeah, I
you
do.
can binge the entire show on Netflix. Here's a trailer for Witcher.
I'm not digging the blonde though. I don't.
I've heard tales
on,
of your
Hot Ones.
kind, Witcher.
And I've been wanting to watch
You're a
it
mutant,
since.
Yeah, it really is.
created by magic, roaming the continent,
We don't want your kind here.
hunting monsters for a price. I thought you'd have fangs or horns or something.
I had them filed down.
People call you a monster too. Why not kill them?
Because then I am what they say I am.
All of our choices draw our destinies closer.
If he is out there, there is still hope.
I have to find Geralt of Rivia.
Don't judge me.
They say witches can't feel human emotion. What do you believe in?
Evil is evil. Lesser. Greater. Middling. It's all the same. Princess Cirilla is your destiny. I can't protect her. If you dismiss it, yes! You will unleash true calamity upon us all. I'll take that chance.
Okay.
So I will say I've wanted to get into Witcher for a while now, and I haven't actually taken the time to do it. But I do know that a lot of people that play the video games have read the books. Those are the people I've heard are the most excited about this because they said there's a lot of stuff from those that they've seen just in these trailers that they know that they're doing the show the way it should be done. So I'm excited. Whenever fans,
Which came first, the video game or the book?
I think it was
The
a
book.
book, and then it came out as a game, and I think now there's actually some comic books that they've made based off of it too. But there's scenes like the bathtub scene. I've heard a lot of people that have played the game that are like, that's such an iconic scene in the video game that they're excited they put it into the trailer, and I guess something big happens in that scene, like a big reveal or something that they're excited.
Yeah, it does.
Dun dun dun.
Maybe that's what I don't know.